Hi guys, it's Kimberly Martinson, your instructor for Writing 101. I just want to say again how proud I am of all of you for being persistent and persevering with this course. I know that living in a different state and having a full-time job and having families like you guys have, it just must take a lot of discipline and grit to stick to it, and that impresses me. So kudos to you. Let's talk about this week. It's a short week for all of us. We have Thanksgiving break. So what we have this week are the peer review for Essay 2 is due tomorrow, and then you have a post about logical fallacies due on Wednesday, and that's it. So let me walk you through that. All right. Now, there was probably some confusion about due dates here. So your actual rough draft was due on Friday, and then your peer reviews are due by tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. But because of the way it shows up in the schedule, some people are thinking that their rough draft wasn't due until midnight tomorrow. That's usually what happens, where the confusion comes in. So if you got yours in and are thinking like, where are everybody else's? Well, two things. A couple people emailed to say they were having various difficulties, but the other thing is that like 20% of people will get confused on this one. So it happens. So get those essays in and your peer reviews in by tomorrow night. And then there's some repetition here. It's just going to say again, CD5A is due, stuff you know. Then you have CD5B due on Wednesday. That's about logical fallacies. So just read through the description of the assignment, and it's going to ask you to find some examples of logical fallacies. Note that it will include it will reference the readings that you were assigned. Okay. That's that. And then we don't have anything else until the following Monday, so the Monday after Thanksgiving, when the final draft of Essay 2 is due. So my goal is to respond to your rough drafts by Wednesday. If you end up needing more time, or if you want the review sooner, let me know. All right? I think that's more what I meant to say. Okay, and then that takes us right through the beginning of next week, and then we start to move into our final module. Very exciting. Final note on our environment here. So maybe you notice, maybe you don't notice, it's different. So I've actually moved my home office to another space in my home, and I think this is much nicer. So it's always good to hear from you. Send me an email if you guys have questions. Otherwise, have a great week and happy Thanksgiving.